don't know. I don't know if is it comfortable there for me? No, I think here. Here we go. Oh, there you go. And I can sense, you can actually feel that the gas is about to finish. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Now, those of you that are following me on Instagram, you would have seen a story showing the amount of unopened airsoft gear I have in my little studio / tiny warehouse thing. And I found this. Now, as you can see, there is no information on this box whatsoever as to what it is. In fact, let me have it this way. It looks nicer that way. So what I thought would be a cool thing to do is unbox this, not knowing what's in it, okay? Now, obviously, once I've got it open and I've done the video and I've done the editing, you will know by now in the title. But as I'm filming this, I have no idea. The one big clue I have is possibly it's a KEL-TEC, because there's nothing on the box. And courtesy of your local courier, a couple of nice holes and damage to the box. Now, let's get it open. One thing I will say, it's got some weight to it, so I doubt it's an AEG. Oh, I remember when I bought this. I bought it and I didn't even unbox it, and that was ages ago. So if this is the first time I'm seeing this baby, there it is. People, this is the gas blowback KEL-TEC PLR-16 by SOCOM gear, licensed by KEL-TEC themselves. And it's a gas blowback. I know I already said that, but I really love a gas blowback. Okay, do you know what? This is a pretty decent manual, which is unlike KEL-TEC. Don't be, anyway. Yeah, it says SOCOM all over it, and there's even Madball on here as well, but I'm pretty sure the OEM is we. Right, so the first thing, no, let's go for the cheapest thing first. One of them old school speed loaders. I say old school. So, you got your speed loader. Look, it's a full metal 21 round green gas magazine. Lovely. There's your valve and one of them switches. Great. So what that means is, depending on where you have that switch, you can have this and use it so that when the last BB has been spent, the bolt stays open, just like the real deal. Excellent. However, what if you want to use it for filming purposes? Hello, now we're talking. You can flick that switch so that it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on until it runs out of gas. Now, here we go to the piece itself. Oh no, there's something else. Lovely, you can never have too many of these. It's one of those tools for your barrel nut and other things too. Excellent. Metal. And you get a little teeny Allen key too. There we go. Look at this baby. Oh, look at this. Lovely. Now the interesting thing about this piece, I tell you what, no, let me complete that picture. Okay. Now the interesting thing about this piece is that it's inspired by the PLR-16. In terms of the overall look, I love it, and what I do like about this too is that you can actually take the handguard off if you wish, and it kind of looks like a... You see? So, we're going to get to it momentarily where we test this bad boy, but first of all, let's show you all the basic features that it has. So, at the back, you have your retractable stock with your different sling point options. However, you don't have to have the stock on there, my friends. No, you can literally take that off and just have this piece like that, and then this metal section right here becomes your rear sling point. Nice. And then here we have this rather gorgeous looking grip And of course, as we all know by now, made in Taiwan, another big clue, KEL-TEC. And before we get to the part that excites me the most, this bad boy right here, I have to say, this really is a very versatile platform. You can have it in 3 different setup modes, okay? So technically, you can have it in pistol mode, rifle mode, and like I said before, with this bad boy off, and you know what it looks like already. Up top, you've got your metal rear sight. I'm loving how that looks actually. And as you can see there is a little room, a little scope there for windage adjustments via the screws on the side. And then right here, you've got a short top rail. And then right here, your piston rod assembly. And then we get to your front sight, which you can clearly see is adjustable, but they just didn't give you a tool to do so. But I'm Airsoft Mike, I've got loads of those. And right here you've got your mag release and your selector switch. Now, I've heard a few bad things about this selector switch, but I'm sure I will see for myself when I get around to using it. Let's just zoom in a bit, because right here we have some markings here, all to do with SOCOM gear and KEL-TEC. But on the other side is a bit more authentic. We'll get back to that in a moment, but I've got to show you this bad boy up here. So there's your charging handle and your bolt. Your charging handle, by the way, has got some nice sort of stippling around it. It's metal, so you get a good grip on that. And right here, again, as I said, is your bolt, but you really can't appreciate how big and chunky this is. Let me just introduce some portable lighting into the mix. Can you see it there properly now? No, my thumb's in the way. There you go. Look how square and chunky that bad boy is right there. Right, let's flip it around to the other side. Nice, because there's really only a couple of things I want to show you from this side. You have your KEL-TEC markings right there, and we have this oh so allegedly troublesome selector switch. So let's get into that right now. So, as you can see there, mag out. Now let's have a look at this. Right now it's in safe mode because it's not protruding and there's no red indicator. However, if I push it, you see that red indicator right there? That means this is ready to rumble. However, that is in semi-auto mode. To get it into full auto, you have to push it even further, like that. So what's the problem, I hear you saying, those of you who are not familiar with this platform? I'll tell you. You see that right there? It's nice and clear. My thumb won't touch that by accident because you've got a nice thumb rest right there. See that little ledge? Yep, okay, cool. But look at the other side. You know, trigger discipline and everything. When you put your finger there, can you see that you might accidentally knock that switch right there? Well, I would say nope, because there's a nice recess look. However, where the issue lies is that if I put it on fully safe, like it is right now, that recess does nothing for you anymore. Look how far up that protrudes. Now this is fully on safe, and you can see how you could accidentally knock it into semi. But you know what, to be fair, that's only if this switch right here is loose. And right now, it's not too bad. I can quite comfortably put it right there on semi and then push again for full. I know of people that have had this and they say this is so loose that you could accidentally put it on full when all you want is semi. But this feels pretty firm. I don't know, will it loosen up over time? I tell you what, for something that has a predominantly polymer body, it's got some weight to it. Yeah, all the parts that are metal, that need to be metal, are metal. Okay, so right there, metal. Of course, your mag, full metal. The bolt system metal, the sling point metal. There's loads of bits here and there, right up your front there. That's metal. Oh, talking about the front, your metal thread protector, as you would expect, comes right off. It has a 14mm counterclockwise thread, so you can put all sorts of goodies on the front. Look at the length of that bad boy! Or you could have something a little less in your face. But for the purpose of this video, I'm taking all of that off, having it stock out of the box to do an accuracy and chrono test. Oh, and talking about the Bifrost, my last winner of the Bifrost that I've shipped it out to, I've had notification from Royal Mail that your prize is sitting at your local depot in your country. You need to go and pick it up. Okay, let's do this. Right, as you can see there, back to its stock appearance. I'm just going to fill this mag up with some green gas. Oh, and by the way, just a quick bit of housekeeping, just to reassure some of my loyal and faithful viewers. You may have noticed that the views on my videos have gone down rapidly. That's not because I am falling off or I fell off, as people say. No. If you look at all airsoft unboxing channels, and I'm talking about specifically airsoft unboxing channels that just do airsoft unboxings, we're all going through the same thing. So I'm not talking about channels that do a variety of different things like, I don't know, let's see, like top 10 this, top 10 that, or gameplay this or gameplay that, or discuss this or discuss that, or worst airsoft this or best airsoft that. No, purely airsoft unboxing channels. It's just the temperature at the moment of how YouTube are dealing with channels like mine. I'm grateful that I can still do this. Everything is still there. I gotta stop saying and just say what I gotta say so I can get back to this unboxing. Just to give you a quick example, you know, I did the Canic unboxing. That's got up to about 10,000 now. It's taken well over a week, way more than a week, for it to get to that. In the olden days, the good old days, I put a video up and within a week I'd be at like 50, 60, 70, 80,000. Like I've always said, my most popular video on this channel has hit over 10 million. And then I've got a few sitting at, you know, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 1 million. And the others at a few 100,000. And of late, if I'm lucky, I can get up to about 30,000 per video. Well, if you look at my Canic unboxing, even though that's only got up to about 10,000, it squeezed itself up there. If you look at any other channel that's unboxed specifically an airsoft Canic, they haven't even got that. So it's not me, I haven't fallen off. It's something to do with YouTube, something weird is going on. But at the moment, my airsoft unboxing of the Canic has the highest views. You got higher views on the real deal version, but of the airsoft version, I'm at the top, okay? That's not me boasting, I'm just giving you, although it's only about 10,000 views, an idea of what's going on. Right, back to the unboxing. And I am in no competition with no other channel. It's just me, myself, and I don't watch what other people are doing. This is me, this is what I enjoy doing. And if you enjoy my content, thank you for sticking with me. Right, let's get some of this good stuff in this mag. Oh, sounds like it can take more. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Actually, it might have a fairly large reservoir in there. Let me just try a fourth squirt. Here we go. Okay, let me not push my luck. Now, I've got some BBs in there in the speed loader. I've got about 17, but what I like about this speed loader is that although it's one of these plunger types, when I lift it up, the BBs don't fall out of the bottom. That I love. And another thing I like, remember I said I've got about 17 in there? If you look closely at the numbers on the side, you see the number there, it says 15, and you see there's a line beneath that. Every BB up to that line is 15 BBs. Anything above, you start counting 16, 17, and apparently it can take 20 BBs or even 21. But filling it all the way to the top, which would I think give you 20 BBs, would be a bit too much because you still have to put this plunger on the top to get the BBs in the mag. Oh look, do you know what? I shoved one more, so I think there's about 18 in there. I'm sure I could possibly put 2 more, but I can't be arsed. I'll leave it like that. Right, let's get them in the mag. Right, just going to put a couple more in just to fill it up. There you go. Right, okay, we've got a fresh target there because it's a gas blowback and it's a rifle type, even though it can be considered, like I said before, a pistol. But anyway, you know, without the stock and everything. But I'm going to do the top row right there. I will just do semi here and there, 4 on each. And if I'm feeling brave, I might try full auto, but it might just go all over the place. I don't know, we'll see. But first of all, make sure it's on safe. Yep. Woohoo! Woohoo! So let me get the chrono done first, and then we'll do the accuracy test, and then I'll show you this bolt in action a bit more closer. So here goes. Now remember, I bought this. Oh, this is ridiculous. I must have bought this about 3 years ago, and I'm only just taking it out of the box. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a bit... It might settle down. It is gas. See, there you go. There you go. Lovely. What a jolt! Oh my goodness, this thing kicks. Very nice. So as you can see there, it started off a bit hot, but it started to settle down. And yeah, it's probably still a bit too hot for gameplay. However, that's in the UK. I don't know about your country, but you know, as I said, this will begin to settle down. It's brand new out of the box. And of course, there's different types of gases you can use and different weight BBs. Okay, let's put it on full auto, see what we get now. This does give quite a bit of a jolt and it might start hot, but I'm just going to do a very quick burst of full auto. Oh! Damn! Anyway, as you can see there, the FPS dropped to about 309, so yeah, I reckon given the right circumstances, given the right temperature, type of gas, weight of BBs. Now, if you were paying attention, you would have seen that my chrono said I put 15 BBs through it. And I think I've only got about 18 in here. So there's probably only about 3 left in the mag. So I'm going to start the chrono. What I could do is fill it up again, but I don't want to. I'll let it run out, then I'll fill it up with BBs again, and then I'll continue with the accuracy test, okay? So just to play it safe, I'm not going to start on that top row with this. I'm going to start on the second row, okay? So the idea is 4, 4, and full auto. Let's do this.
Perfect.
Haha, there you go. So I had 4 more left in there. My first effort, just about. Remember, these are only about 3 inches in circumference diameter. And yeah, as I got more used to it and lined myself up properly and get used to that little jolt it gives, look at that, the 4th one. And look, the bolt locked back. Very nice. Okay. As the bolt is open, let me just take this opportunity to quickly show you. Let me just put this down. Just there, you need a teeny tiny Allen key to adjust the hop up. Right, let's fill the mag up again. Nice.
Perfect.
Haha, brilliant. I'm happy with that. Believe it or not, I'm quite happy with that. So, already saw what we could do there. Look at that. Not bad at all. And then for some reason I started messing up again. But over here on the full auto, if you notice, I just did a couple of short bursts. I didn't keep my finger down because, you know, I just didn't want anything to ricochet off the side and bounce back at this expensive piece of equipment right here. Now, it's safe to say that 1 or 2 of these efforts deserve a
Perfect.
yes, sir. Now, I want you to see this bolt in action. Oh, and look, I've written on there the KEL-TEC PLR-16. I'm not going to explain again the system that I'm using now. If you've been watching my videos before, you'll know why I did that. Right. The mag isn't empty yet, so let me just empty the mag, put it back on full auto. Ready? Got my eye protection on, by the way. Look, a lovely lock back. Now, that's the only thing with this mag. It only takes about 20. You can get a 30 rounder. Okay, so I fill the mag up again. I love this, that it stays open. You put the mag in, and then, as you all know, Bob's your uncle. 37, 38 BB so far, and it's still got gas. Okay, let's do this. I don't know. Is it comfortable there for me? No, I think here. Here we go. Oh, there you go. And I can sense, you can actually feel that the gas is about to finish, but it still hasn't finished yet. We've put about 56 BBs through this mag, and there's still gas in there, but I can tell by the way it was kicking, and the kicking got a little bit softer, that the gas is almost out. So I'm going to do it again, the fourth mag. I'm going to put about another 18 in there, and let's see what happens then. Okay, so what I've decided to do is I've filled this to its capacity of BBs. So there are 20 BBs in this bad boy. Oh, now I expected it to do that. So if you do push it in or slam it in too hard, the bolt will slam forward on its own, but it will actually feed the first BB. So yeah, here we go. Can we get a fourth mag worth of BBs? Zoom in. Whoa, and there we go. So there you go, people. This is the SOCOM gear KEL-TEC PLR-16, or if you like, WeTech KEL-TEC PLR-16. And by the way, look, remember I said I put 20 in the mag? There was only 3 left in there. So this bad boy ran out of gas after the 17th BB left the barrel, leaving only 3 and nothing jammed in the PLR itself. That is awesome. So if before I said I put about 56 through it, and then I put now another 17, that's what, 73? So if I'm going to be generous, you're going to get about 3 mags worth of BBs, including a lot back. And then after that, on your 4th mag, you might find you start to run out of gas. But that is pretty decent. On a good day, you might get a full 80 out of this bad boy before you have to fill it up. And remember, I put enough gas in there, maybe I could have squeezed a bit more. Who knows? But anyway, just to sum up, is there anything I don't like about this? Well, when you're holding this bad boy, to get your index finger to touch that mag release is a bit of a stretch. Now I can do it, okay? I can do it. But if you've got smaller hands, you're gonna have to like adjust your hand around a bit to be able to reach that bad boy right there. And as you saw earlier, when I was putting the mag in the first 3 times, the bolt stayed back, no issue. On the 4th time, I put the magazine in a bit harder, and then the bolt just flew forward by itself, but it doesn't matter, it still picked up the first BB. And other than that, I love this thing. It's a neat little piece. Again, I love how you can have it in 3 different formats. You can have it without the stock and without the handguard. That's one way. You can have it with the handguard without the stock. That's one way. You can have it without the stock, with the... I think you get what I'm saying. Thanks for watching. Oh, and remember, I bought this. This wasn't free, and I bought it ages ago. I can't even remember where I bought it from. So don't ask. Just use Google. Thanks for watching. Oh, and you can also use CO2 in this bad boy. You just need a different mag. Yeah. Do you know what? I think that would actually look better without the stock. Yeah, that's my final word on it. Without the stock and without the handguard, I think that would look pretty decent.